This is Spotlight Omaha. Spotlight Omaha is a local podcast that highlights local businesses and influential movers and shakers in the Omaha business community. Spotlight Omaha is brought to you by Pixel Fire Marketing. Now, from the Pyramid Contractor Studios, the host of Spotlight Omaha, Jimmy Allen.
Good morning and welcome into the Spotlight Omaha podcast, where we take you around the city of Omaha, introduce you to local business owners, influential figures, and people who are making an impact on our community. We are brought to you by Pixel Fire Marketing. If your company needs help with social media marketing, if you want an entire team to entice your ideal client online, check out pixelfiremarketing.com for more details today. As you can see, we're not in the Pyramid Contractor Studio today. We're actually at the Makery inside Bel Air Plaza, and we're catching up with Lindsey Veres, the owner of the Makery. Thanks for being here.
Of course, yeah.
I guess thank you for having me here, I should say.
Thank you for coming, yes.
I'm used to having people in my studio. Can you tell people what the Makery is and what kind of creations you guys are creating here?
Sure, yeah. So the Makery is a local arts and crafts studio. It started small, it's growing. People come in, our instructors here help them create something. You don't have to have any sort of crafting experience or talent at all. It's all very simple, and the instructors have all the tips and tricks to help your project turn out great.
I love that they're creating something, because you guys have so many different options here, and we have some of the great artwork behind us. You guys have door hangers, you have welcome signs. What do you think are some of the more unique items that you guys have that people can create when they come in?
Yeah, right now, definitely our door hangers are our most popular project. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a Midwest thing.
Sure.
People love.
I have 9 of them in my house. So
perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
So people love having stuff on their front door. We customize them for the seasons, for different sports teams, different high schools, Husker items, Creighton items.
Glad I came appropriately dressed today then.
Kansas State Wildcat items.
Okay.
No Kansas Jayhawk items. Just kidding. Just good to know.
The family across the street from me, their son's going to play baseball in Kansas State. So
we love Kansas State around here.
Okay.
Yes, we have a lot of Kansas State projects.
Are you from that area? Or?
I'm an alum. Yeah.
Oh,
at
okay.
Kansas State,
Well,
yes.
we won't hold that against you.
Yes.
What brought you to Nebraska?
Work did actually.
Okay.
I worked for an architecture firm here for a few years. Got a little tired of it. It wasn't really filling my creative passion as much as I thought it would. And so I quit my job.
I hope this does, because if this doesn't fill your creative passion.
Yes, this definitely does.
Sure. Sorry.
No, you're good. So I quit my job, and I was going to be a stay-at-home mom to our dogs. And my husband said no.
Yeah.
So he said, you need to do something. And so I really wanted to do something that I enjoy every day, as we all do. And so we kind of workshopped it. I really enjoy being creative and having that creative outlet and being crafty. And so we kind of together came up with this idea of the Makery, and it's even better it's become even better than I ever thought it having. It kind of brings all of the community together, having a place to come and be creative together. You get to know other people that come in here. All the kids that come in here are so sweet. And it's just been a great creative outlet for me as well as for the community.
One of the discussions we have on this show a ton is the fear, the reason not to do something. What was your big reason why not to start the Makery? And what was the thing that got you over that hurdle? You
know, what's so funny is I think that my brain is a little naive, and I don't get scared until it's too late and I'm already in it.
Most entrepreneurs say that, actually.
It's so weird because I wasn't scared to start it. It didn't feel, I was like, well, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And I didn't really put a lot of.
Always go get another job, right?
Yeah. I don't know. So I didn't really put a lot of, I don't know, I guess pressure on it. It was just like, oh, we'll try it. We'll see what happens. And it's worked out great. And it wasn't just, honestly, it wasn't because of me. It was because of the community. Supporting me, and then also having great ideas. There were customers that would come in and say, hey, have you ever thought about doing this sort of pattern on this? And it just kind of grows because of that. And it's honestly such a fun, creative crafting community.
Well, you said you were looking for your creative space and your creative, to fill your creative niche. You're also doing that for other people, and that's just organic growth as well. Is it fair to say that every time somebody walks in here, the Makery is essentially growing?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah. It 100%. That gives me goosebumps.
Yes,
it is.
It's
100%.
incredible to think about. Yeah.
Because it started out so much smaller, and it's grown because of the community. I'm definitely not a business mastermind genius.
Not yet.
I wish I was, but I'm not. It definitely has grown because of our customers, and everyone's so sweet and nice, and they have wonderful ideas, and they all work together, and it's just, it's wonderful.
What is your favorite piece of artwork you've been able to make while you've been here?
Is it?
I'm assuming it's probably at home then, if so, right?
No, actually, it's not.
Okay.
It probably got sold. I don't think it exists anymore.
Oh, okay.
I love the summer ones are so much fun.
Yeah.
They're so bright, all the fun colors.
It's the happy time, and nobody's cold and miserable.
Seriously, yes, all the rainbow colors. definitely love the summer ones for sure.
And that's an interest. I mean, obviously, we're not going to have the same conversation that a roofer or a deck builder would have about weather. But obviously, when you're talking about kids, school age kids coming in here, I'm sure the summertime we have it's the Rose
Theater.
Yeah, that does their. We have a school bus sitting right out front right now that does the stuff for kids that age. Does the summertime get busier for you? Is it busier during the fall months? What does that look like for the Makery?
It's kind of busy both. It's just different. During the summer, we're full of kids in here. A lot of kids on summer break wanting to come and get creative and have like fun dates with their grandparents or parents to come in here and hang out and whatnot. During the fall and winter, it gets busier, but it's more with adult groups, I guess. That
people that don't want to be around kids.
Maybe, It's definitely a different vibe in the fall and winter. Less kids, more adults. We do a lot of corporate events for people that need like team building activities.
This is a really large space. What does mass occupancy look like, and how many people can you have in?
This space is 40 and that space is 36.
Oh, there's 2 separate rooms.
Yep,
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, so we're here like in the main crafting space. We also have a second crafting studio that we reserve for private parties. So for kid birthday parties, bachelorette parties, work parties, women's groups, church groups.
I got to ask, because obviously you mentioned bachelorette parties, and I think spaces like this are, I mean, when you have a space this large, you need parties. Can people bring drinks and food? And
no, they cannot.
Specifically drinks? Okay.
We do not have a liquor license.
Sure. Okay. And is that something like when we talk about growth or where places you'd like to see that get to? Maybe with the kids aspect of it, you don't even want to involve that, but is that something you'd like to include later down the road?
Possibly. I don't know. It hasn't really been high on our priority list, I guess. Maybe someday in the future. Who knows?
When we do talk about growth, and I don't know how much more you can grow this large of a spot, but as far as what you expect 2, 3, 5 years down the road, where would you like to see the Makery kind of grow to?
I'm hoping to open up a second location in Gretna,
very
where I
cool.
live.
Okay.
Downtown Gretna is really starting to grow.
204th Street is exploding right now.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I would love to bring this business over there as a second location, just to have more opportunities out there for people to get creative and crafty.
We just got it. And the Makery is in Bel Air Plaza. I don't know if we've mentioned that, and we got this opportunity because Mike with the Bel Air team kind of helped set this up. But we kind of had the conversation about during the pandemic, commercial real estate kind of took a dive, and there's obviously still some spaces still available here in Bel Air Plaza. But how does having the Report In and the Daily and the Rose Theater and just having a prehistoric putt and places around that people are kind of going to as a destination help this location?
It definitely helps. I feel like all the businesses you just mentioned are kind of destination locations.
Yeah.
They hear about them they have good social media presence online. So people hear about them online and then come here.
Yeah.
And so I think that when people hear about those places, they drive by the Makery to get there, and then just visibility out front. It definitely helps.
Walk me through the process if I'm hosting a party or I have a bunch of school age kids and I'm looking to set up an appointment to come in and make sure there's a spot for us. What does that process look like?
We recommend a reservation on the weekends just because sometimes it fills up or we don't accept walk-ins.
You're not the only person. Yeah.
So there are other people. But you either make a reservation or if you're able to walk in, sometimes that's okay. You come in, the staff greets you and shows you all the different crafting projects we have. We have painted door hangers are kind of the most popular, but we also have tall front porch signs. We have barn quilts. We have stenciled signs and shelf sitting decor. There's some yarn projects. There's just lots of other arts and crafts. Right now, door hangers are kind of a very hot topic, it seems like, but there are definitely a lot of other projects. But you get here, everyone in your group can choose something different. And then our staff is here to help everyone individually with their projects, step by step, help them choose colors, personalize the wording or the patterns, the bows, all that stuff.
How often do people get through their halfway through their product and their creative juices starts flowing? They're like, they want to completely shift. Like, I guess the question I'm trying to ask, how easy is it to switch? We started with color A, but we want to switch to color swatch 2.
For sure. It changes all the time.
Yeah.
Decisions are hard in general. And there's some decisions to make here as far as what project you want to do, what color, what pattern, does it match your house? What color is your front door? A lot of people don't remember when they get here. It's kind of funny. But
I had to think about it. I remember now.
You have to like, wait, what color is my door? No, they change their mind all the time, and we're here to kind of roll with the punches. I think my most favorite part of the job is the way the atmosphere can change for somebody. Sometimes people come here and they kind of get drug along with someone else. Like,
and they hate it.
I don't want to craft today. Yeah. I'm not and they have that like slouch shoulder.
I can't draw a stick
I'm
figure.
not crafty. Yeah. I'm not creative. I'm not good at this. It's going to turn out terrible. I don't even care what I do. Like, I'm going to hate it.
Yeah.
But then honestly, by the end of their time here,
giant smile.
Oh my gosh. and they're like, I made this.
I
And they're like taking pictures of it. They're showing it off to their friends.
I think it's so hard for some people that aren't creative or crafty or don't do stuff like this on a regular basis to have the foresight of what it's going to look like.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And
Yes.
then you're able to put it on. It's you've created it.
Mhm.
There's no way you're not going to like it because it's
Yes.
an extension of yourself. Is that kind
For
of the
sure.
thought process?
Yes, 100%. And the projects here, it's not like we're painting fine art paintings or self-portraits.
It
or
looks,
they
it looks
look
pretty good,
beautiful,
though.
but all
Yeah.
the process and the techniques are so simple
Mhm.
that honestly anybody could do it. And then we're here just to kind of help with those.
Here's some yellow paint.
tips and
Put it on there.
tricks. Yes,
Yeah.
we're here step by step to help. So
And we're catching up with Lindsey Veres of the Makery here on the Spotlight Omaha podcast, brought to you by Pixel Fire Marketing and Pyramid Contractors. When you talk about your staff, one of the conversations we have on the show a ton is the fear of letting go and giving what you've created to somebody and have them be an extension of what you are. How difficult has it been for you personally from a hiring standpoint? And is there any part of you, this is 10 years into the Makery, correct?
yes, 10 years this summer.
Is there any part of you that's still a little hesitant to kind of let go a little bit and give the reins to somebody else for a little while?
It was hard. That was probably a hard thing to do. One of the harder things to do in business, I guess, is
Sure.
to trust someone else
Yeah.
with things. But I think that's how you grow, is by trusting other people. And it might not have always worked out great. Maybe there were situations that weren't my favorite.
Right.
But that's how you grow. It can't do everything, you know.
How large is your staff?
We have 18 people right now, I believe, all part-time.
Could you imagine when you first started this to grow to 18 people? And is that kind of the ideal number for where you want to be?
It's pretty nice right now. Everyone's very part-time, and it allows
Sure.
them a lot of flexibility around their schedules, which I like.
Yeah.
I think it helps them enjoy their job more if they want to be here and they're not missing other things they wanted to do. So that definitely helps. The size is great. I definitely remember back in the day when it was just me and one other employee, or even then it grew to like 3 employees, and those were just honestly very special times. And
Sure.
those early employees really helped grow the Makery with me, like trusting them. And they were just the most perfect people
That you can let off a little bit, and it is okay to trust.
Oh my
other
gosh,
people.
they helped me grow so much. They are amazing. So I'm very thankful.
You mentioned your husband before we went on air, and hope you don't mind me bringing him up, but it
That's
kind of
okay.
feels like whenever there's an entrepreneur and they're married, their spouse is either 100% in or 0% in. Your husband's name is?
His name's James.
Shout out to James.
Hey, James.
Is he just a cheerleader? Is he involved in the business? A little bit of both. How
All
is
the
that?
things. All
Yeah?
the things.
Okay.
Yeah. He knows about what's going on because I can't stop talking about it.
Yeah.
For sure. But he's always there to help if I need, if I'm like, shoot, I don't know how to do this. He's definitely I know how to do that. I'll do it. Or
Sure.
I'll Google and figure out how to do it if you don't know how to do it.
We'll be a DIY person today.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's definitely a problem solver. He's helped. He built this wall for me. He
Looks
built
great, bud.
he built every single table in this room.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The front desk. He definitely.
He's crafty enough.
I wouldn't have
Yeah.
been able to do it without him.
That's
Him and my
incredible.
dad helped a
Okay.
lot.
And your dad's name is?
Branch.
Shout out to Branch. Okay.
Hey,
We want to make
Branch.
sure we give
My
everybody
mom
one.
also helped a lot.
Your mom's name is?
Marilyn.
Well, shout out to Marilyn as well.
Shout out all the people. Okay.
And your mom as well. You're a mom as well. How much do your
Yes.
kids know about what mom does?
They're here with me at least one day a week, sometimes 2. They're not
Yeah.
in school yet, so they
Sure.
I'm lucky enough to get to spend more time with them. So they're here a day a week maybe to hang out. They have aprons. They know how to clean brushes and stock caddies and
There you
sweep.
go. Free
so,
labor.
Yes.
Well, when somebody is coming in to do a party here and is there a certain amount of people you can bring up to? I mean, I'm assuming you're probably not letting an entire party take up mass capacity, and I don't know how many people have that many friends. But
Yeah.
what are the average size of parties when people are coming in here?
In the private party room, it's usually like 12 to 15.
Okay.
Some people fill it up to 35.
Wow.
It just depends. We do have some groups that reserve both spaces,
Mhm.
and they have like 50 to 60, 70 people,
Wow.
like bigger corporations.
Yeah, maybe like a company outing or something.
Sure. Yeah. Typically though, even in this main open crafting studio, there's a lot of just groups of 2, like a couple of best friends or neighbors or mom and daughter that come in, all the way up to maybe 12 at the most in here.
If you reserve the side room, what all does that come with, and what does that experience look like?
Honestly, the experience is pretty similar. The biggest difference is the amount of privacy that you have over there. Or if you
Sure.
wanted to bring in a bunch of food or just have a little more space to spread out, you have a designated like helper, like teacher.
Yeah.
In here, the teachers kind of like rotate around and help everybody. Over there, it's kind of a designated person, but it doesn't really change anything as far as the experience goes. That part is the same. You just have more room to spread out and have a little bit more privacy.
You mentioned the door hangers are the popular item, and obviously the welcome signs and things like
Mhm.
that. How do you kind of keep your finger on the pulse of what's popular, what's trending, things like that? How do you keep up with that stuff?
I don't know, just the customers.
The internet.
The internet. Yeah, I know. What did we do before the internet? Customers will bring in ideas. Like I said, like they'll have a picture on their phone of something they saw on the internet or somewhere, or they have an idea. And so that kind of spurs more creative ideas and gets the creative juices flowing, I guess.
What does the process behind the scenes look like for you to get all this stuff shipped in here, to have this woodwork and the paints and stuff like that? Are you maintaining relationships with certain suppliers? Is it just kind of fly by night type thing? How does that work?
Yeah, we only use Deco Art paint.
Okay.
That's our only real supplier relationship that's firm as far as like
Any particular reason?
It's the best paint.
Oh,
shout out Deco Art.
Fair enough. Yeah, we'll give all the shout outs to that.
No, but then
Have they been the paint supplier since day one?
They have. We've
Very
tried
cool.
others here and there.
That's
just
incredible. For 10 years, that's incredible to maintain that relationship.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
They have a great line of paint. It's very, very fairly priced, I guess. I don't know. It really works with all of our different
it sticks to everything.
It does, yes. And it isn't, anyways, yeah, it's wonderful. But other than that, we have a few other suppliers. We do actually cut our own wood.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. Okay.
Yeah, I used to cut it all by myself in my driveway.
Yeah.
First with a jigsaw.
I was looking for a saw in here.
No, when we first opened, I used a jigsaw. My husband would help me also because there was so much to cut.
Yeah.
But we only had like maybe 4 shapes to choose from that were very basic.
Sure.
And then from there, we got a router table with like a tracing bit, I guess is what and it kind of like outlined the shapes.
Shapes the wood. Yep.
Pretty fast. Yep. And I do it all in my driveway. Like in the middle of winter, it'd be snowing, sawdust flying everywhere.
Your neighbors love you.
My neighbors were like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Just 12 degrees out here.
Building my dreams. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But then now we have a bigger machine that cuts it all. But yeah, we cut all of the little words, the shapes, everything is cut by us. So
when you decided 10 years ago to make this venture, and probably the first time it got below 40 degrees outside, and you're cutting wood in your driveway.
Yes.
What have been some of the learning curves about doing this? I mean, maybe from a supplier standpoint, obviously not with paint, but probably everything else. And what have been some of the hurdles along the way that you've been able to overcome that maybe aren't hurdles anymore?
Well, we talked about like just trusting other people.
Yeah.
And just it's hard when you have like your own, like it's kind of like my baby, like the Makery is like my firstborn child,
right,
you know?
Yeah.
And so trusting other people to take care of it the way that I would take care of it, to treat every customer the way that I would want to treat them or talk to them or interact with them. Initially was a little tricky, but it's
because people are finicky.
Well, yeah. And then
to put it politely.
Yes. But then I don't know. I realized that, one, I have the best team. They're amazing.
Doesn't hurt.
And then also like there's more than one way to do things sometimes, you know,
Fair.
like, and just letting go of that control a little bit and just trusting others has really helped the business grow. So I kind of wish I would have done that sooner, maybe.
Yeah, but you got to have the right team. It's kind of the chicken and the egg thing, right? You got to have people you can trust before you can trust them to let go. Yeah, absolutely. And you don't know what you don't know, right?
Yes, for sure.
Why was being an entrepreneur your calling, do you think? What was it about being your own boss that was for you?
I don't know. I think I don't like being told what to do.
Sure. Well, I think a lot of people think, hey, you make your own money, you make your own hours, you don't have to be told what to do, etc.
Yeah.
But a lot of that comes with working late nights in your driveway and getting a phone call when something goes wrong, and maybe having to put your family second because you got to go put out a fire at the workspace.
100%. It's definitely not for everyone. They always say that I chose to work 80 hours a week, so I don't have to work 40.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know.
Yep, exactly.
And that's honestly what it is. But I think I just have a lot of pride in what I do. It's fun to see your ideas come to life.
And there's something in the freedom of doing it for yourself too, right?
Yes, 100%.
Have you had your aha, I made it moment yet?
I don't know. I guess
No?
maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's like a moment.
Sure. Yeah.
It's
It's
just been fun the whole
some
time.
people circle a date that was like, this is not even this is the like, this is what I was striving for. And now I build off of that.
Yeah. Once in a while, I think back to just the craziness of when we first started and how like
putting
just
the
how
tables
simple,
together,
how small it was, and just how much it's grown. And I'm very proud of it and very thankful for sure.
And
worked out.
We're catching up with Lindsey Veres here of the Makery here on the Spotlight Omaha podcast, brought to you by Pixel Fire Marketing and Pyramid Contractors. We've got a ton of beautiful things here. Do you want to grab a couple of things to show off for the camera? I mean, we have a couple of things here. I didn't know if there was anything. If you mentioned that the one that you liked the most, maybe you sold. I didn't know if there was anything in particular that has been a hot button.
This one actually is very nice.
Yeah, I agree.
So all the door hangers we cut ourselves. Like I said, you can customize the colors, the patterns, the words. Our staff also is really talented at hand lettering, so we could customize it with like your last name. They also have the option to get a hold of us before the reservation to request like a custom shape.
Oh, okay.
So if they wanted like, oh, this flower is nice, but I want one that has 5 petals and not 6.
Maybe a Nebraska N or something for football season.
We have Nebraska Ns, but just something that we don't normally stock. They could request.
Sure.
They could also request like their name cut out of wood, just to kind of like customize everything.
We'll get some overlay going here, but we'll show this entire wall. There's the ice cream cone. There's some flip flops. It's very summer in here right now. Good call.
It is.
What is it like? Obviously, this wall is decorated for that reason. You got a lemon up there. What is the fall decor looking like? What can people expect when they come in the next couple of months, maybe to do their
we
paintings?
love fall. We love all the seasons.
Sure.
When I think about it, I'm like, oh, I love summer, but no, I love fall and winter. Like, oh my, and Halloween. We have so many
that's
fun Halloween.
where I was going here.
Oh my gosh, people are crazy about Halloween.
My wife just went and bought all of our Halloween decorations over the weekend.
Yeah,
so
this year they had Summerween. Did you know that?
Did not know that. What was this?
I don't know. All of in the crafting community or the home decor, they called it Summerween.
I'm gonna edit this out of the podcast so my wife doesn't hear about it. I kid.
It's called, I don't know. They called it Summerween, and it was just Halloween's already been out in the stores and sold out.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I assume they'll bring it back.
At home, it's almost sold out. It was the weirdest thing. I'm like, it's July. What are people doing?
Yes.
Is that your, like, obviously this is not maybe for the business, you personally, is that your favorite season to decorate for?
Halloween is not my favorite. I wouldn't say. I'm not a spooky girl. My kids love spooky. So I guess we get a little spookier.
The people across the street from us have all of the 12-foot figurines that fill up their yards, and my kids are all about the monsters.
Yes.
So yeah,
I'd say Christmas is probably my favorite to decorate for. Just I don't know, it's the coziest holiday.
So we have that weird time between Halloween and Christmas that's taken up by Thanksgiving. I mean, is there a lot of Thanksgiving decor that gets done in here as well?
Oh yeah, we have turkeys and pumpkins and all the things.
We've touched on a lot today. Is there anything about the Makery that we haven't talked about? Hours. When are you guys open?
We're open 7 days a week, Sundays and Mondays from 12 to 5, Tuesday through Friday from 12 to 8:30, and then Saturdays from 10 to 7.
And not on Sundays? I'm sorry, did I miss that?
Sundays and Mondays are 12 to 5.
12 to 5, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yep, so we're here 7 days a week. We recommend a reservation if you're able to, even the day before, just so we can kind of like save you space. Some days we get so many walk-ins, we can't accept all of them.
Yeah.
So
the website is?
www.themakeryomaha.com. And then we're also on Instagram. Our handle is The Makery Omaha. We have really fun tutorial videos where you can watch us painting these.
So follow them on socials.
Yes. So there's some fun videos there.
Well, we talked about a lot today. Is there anything about the Makery that we haven't covered that people should know about?
Actually, there's one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
To talk about.
Yeah.
So we also offer to-go kits, and it's something that started.
That's cool. That's a great idea.
It's something that started during COVID when all the businesses shut down. We were 5 years into business maybe, and it was really rough. Like we didn't really know what we were gonna do.
Yeah.
So then some of the bigger companies in town, like PayPal and LinkedIn, shout out to them also.
Yeah.
They were like, why don't you do to-go kits? Like, can we do this at home then, or with our groups?
We do now.
Oh my gosh, yes, we do.
Yeah.
And so they would order like hundreds of kits.
Wow.
To bring to all their employees while they were staying home during COVID or whatnot.
That's something cool to put behind them in their background for their virtual meetings and things like that. What a great idea.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And it honestly saved us during COVID. And then now it's another like pretty big facet of our business.
Sure.
Is selling these to-go kits.
And I'm assuming most of those are pick up, not drop off situations, correct?
Like
they have to come to get it.
They come to pick it up. We also ship. Yeah, we have an online shop that ships also.
Do you put any of your work that you've done online to be sold?
We have painted ones online also.
Okay, very cool. Okay.
Yep, you can do all that.
Well, is there anything else we should mention?
Nope, that was it.
This has been then that's a fantastic idea too. And this has been the Spotlight Omaha podcast brought to you by Pixel Fire Marketing and Pyramid Contractors. Stop out here to 120th and Center for your next bachelorette, birthday party, whatever it may be. Just a fun outing as well. Maybe a cool date night idea, and get a great door hanger for your front porch this fall. This is the Makery. This is Lindsey Veres. I appreciate you doing this with me today.
Yes, thank you so much.
If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It does the channel a ton of favors. We'll appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the morning. Thanks for being here.